What's up, everybody? I told you I'd come back to the live stream. Back on YouTube. Still setting up all this stuff. So I'm just trying out this new vertical feature on YouTube. Not so new. And I figured this could be a little interactive. So once this video gets posted, you can even post your comments and questions, and maybe we can interact a little bit. So just sort of here hanging out. And skimming through news stories, I saw. What's up, everybody? Make sure you turn on the notifications and like the stream because I will be going back to live streaming. So to see more live streams and stuff like that, it'll definitely help you guys out as well. What's up, Nathan? What's up, Heidi-O, James, K-Way, the Polar Bear? Yeah. Anyway, so I was skimming through articles. Russia reaches out to Pentagon for call after a NATO summit, and that definitely intrigued me. But one thing I knew for sure, I don't know if you guys saw the Tucker Carlson interview with Putin. Putin was straight up like, hey, we've always had open lines of communication and stuff like that. So really not that surprised. But hey, if you guys are here, make sure you guys are liking. Turn on the notifications so we can get more of our friends in here so we can hang out. And yeah, curious what your guys' opinions are on this news story. And I'll start to read it and stuff, and I'll stop and we can comment on everything. So, ominous, chilling, hanging out. Nathan, that's crazy. Drinking my cider. Hard cider is the best. Notification gang. Yes, turn on them notifications. Let me shut this audio off. There we go. What up, what up? Ominous shadows chilling. Aloha, Harib. Yes, sir, got that incline. I definitely need one of those. I'm literally sitting on like a hard metal chair right now, so one day I'll get on your level. But anyway, yeah, I'll just start reading this article, and whoever joins wants to join and stuff like that. Glad to be here, waiting for some good news. Yeah, this was super random. Awesome. Thank you. And let me know how you guys actually see this stream because I don't know if it pops up on the shorts feed or I don't know if it pops up on the actual the feed on YouTube. Again, this is all new. What's up, Ria? And we're going to be talking about this news story right here about Russia reaches out to Pentagon. So we'll start. So this is from The Hill, but Reuters and everybody has the same exact story. I always feel a type of way about The Hill. Someone said Putin can totally be trusted. Let's see. And yeah, turn on your notifications if you're here. I don't know where the button is, but click it and press like. Shows up on the YouTube feed? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'm on my phone right now. I'm really enjoying the vertical, but Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin on Friday, which is today, spoke by phone with his Russian counterpart for the second time in less than a month. And one day after the NATO summit wrapped up in Washington with a focus on countering Moscow, according to the Pentagon. If you guys are unaware, right now the tensions are kind of high. Ukraine is like pushing to use American technology in Russian territory, which I think eventually will probably happen. We'll see. If you guys are friends or know Preston Stewart, he got some pretty cool news over in NATO. What the hope is for the F-16s coming over to Ukraine. If you guys are aware, there are F-16s that should be flying in August, actually. And it looks like the use of the F-16s will hopefully be used maybe to go after Crimea, as in the territory of Crimea, which has been annexed by Russia. And so I think Russia, seeing all the news coming out of NATO, they're trying to figure out what exactly is happening. Maybe the U.S. is planning something. I don't think the U.S. will ever go boots on the ground, but the U.S. is playing obviously a massive part in all of this. So, and again, if you guys have comments or questions, I'll try to read them and then we can kind of make this all interactive. But yes, make sure you are liking the live. It definitely helps out. Let me know how you found the live because I'm trying to figure this out. And notifications. Turn on your notifications. Okay, during the call with the Russian Minister of Defense, Andrei Belousov, which was initiated by Moscow, again, Russia asked the U.S. to talk. I think that's a very important thing because it goes to show that Russia, they're a little humble. Like, okay, yeah, let's talk. Austin emphasized the the importance of maintaining lines of communication amid Russia's ongoing war against Ukraine. Deputy Press Secretary Sabrina Sine told reporters. Jamar, I started a family and a farm. Talk about the Kyiv. Yeah, we could do that too. Talk about the dam. Austin last spoke with Belousov on June 25th, about 2.5 weeks earlier. That's a weird way to write that. 2.5 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Prior to that, the Pentagon chief had not directly spoken with his Russian counterpart since March of 2023. So now all of a sudden, well, not a year later, but March 2023, I don't know what the math is on that. All of a sudden, Russia wants to talk. But let's be honest, at that time, Russia had a lot of momentum, so they're probably like, we don't need to talk to the US. Now, all of a sudden, when US technology is going over into Russian territory, we got to talk. So that makes sense, right? And thank you on the family comment. What's up, Tom? Thank you for being here. And again, if you're here, at least like the stream. That helps out a lot. And turn on your notifications. I want to do these streams way more often. And I definitely want to use like still cam, and we can get some more things up on the screen. But for now, I actually like the vertical format. It's just fun to be able to talk to you guys and keep it super chill. So, what's happening? Well, Sam, let's keep reading, and I will let you know. But Russia appears to be roiled following the NATO summit, during which alliance members issued a joint statement laying out a new military and financial support for Ukraine and pledged their support for an irreversible path to future membership for the embattled country. That right now is like the biggest debate on whether or not Ukraine should join NATO. Ukraine is doing everything they can to prove that they should join NATO, but I'm almost positive, and you guys maybe could fact check this. I will check right now. Isn't there a clause if you want to join NATO, you can't be in the middle of a war? Yo, Ani X-Files, I'm here, bro. I started a family, but I'm here now. I'm going to be live. So if you're just joining and you're like, where have you been? I've been lingering. But for real, like the stream, turn on notifications, and we'll be doing this more often. Let me look this up. I'm pretty positive if you want to join NATO, you cannot be in a war. Because, I mean, Finland joined, Sweden barely. Can you join NATO if you are in an active war? Yeah, I do look like Zelensky. Joining NATO while in conflict with another country could immediately draw the alliance into war. No, I don't see that. Article 10, you can all fight together. Is there not a thing? I swear I thought I saw something where there is a potential clause. I do know that if you want to be in NATO, you have to hit certain metrics as far as production of like artillery. I forgot what it is. It's like Ryan Macbeth would know this. I swear, it's like you need to be able to sustain 72 hours of like artillery fire or something wild. Love your shirt. I get everything from the thrift store. So, but yeah, which Ukraine I don't think can produce enough of a certain ammunition to even be in NATO. There's certain metrics that you have to be hitting. NATO. Let me look that up. To join NATO, artillery count. Let's see what that says. And he does look like Zelensky. We tell him every time. All of my comments are Zelensky, Zelensky, Zelensky. England is having issues hitting the 72-hour goal. Is it actually 72-hour though? Let me see. I need a 2-hour episodes with you, Preston and Ryan. Who knows? Maybe we'll make it happen. I haven't been on YouTube in a while, so I'll be honest with you. I'd feel really weird being like, hey, Preston and Ryan, can you make a video? I don't want to like mooch off of their success and their like momentum. Ryan and Preston are probably the hardest workers. I talk to Preston probably every day. I don't talk to Ryan too much, but we're connected. So yeah. Disputed land. No disputed land. Got it. Military capability and no active territorial conflict. There you go. That makes a lot of sense. Canadians barely hit NATO standards. I'm trying to find the list. What you can't just type in what are the NATO standards? Because hey, you know what's crazy about all of this? NATO was irrelevant for the longest time ever. Now all of a sudden they're like, hey, NATO is actually kind of important. Actually, I guess I don't even know what do you guys support? I guess type in the chat. Do you support Ukraine or Russia? Or I don't like that word. Who do you support? Whose side are you mostly on in this conflict, Ukraine or Russia? I'm really curious what you guys have to say. And hey, if you're joining now, make sure you guys at least like the live and turn on your notifications. Someone said, I don't even know anymore. Fair. USA, yeah. I guess the better question is, what are we supporting now at this point? I mean, Biden gave a very generic answer as to why we're involved with Ukraine, and he straight up said it's because Russian expansion, and it could start a whole war. Someone said support NATO expansion. Russia. All right, TJ on the Russian side. Neither. Fair. I'm trying to find what the artillery rate. Hmm. Yeah, I can't find it. If anybody, oh, here it is. These numbers will continue to improve by 2023. Nah, that's not it. Yeah, I can't find what the actual. I know there is a number though, because Germany got in trouble because they used up like all their artillery. Let me find that article. Germany out of artillery shells. Do you guys remember when that happened? Like out of nowhere, Germany's like, by the way, we have like nothing. We have like 22,000 rounds left, which is like nothing. Let me see. Yeah, right here. So this is crazy. This is from Reuters, and I reported on this story, and I thought I was seeing things. I was a combat engineer, Sean Scott, a very average person. Crazy thing is, back in the 90s, I believe that Russia wanted to be a part of NATO. I don't know if that was necessarily it, but I think Russia has always been messing around with Ukraine. They didn't want Ukraine to be a part of NATO because Russia has always sort of seen Ukraine as the armpit of Russia. I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? No. We actually need rain because we have a farm and everything. We have this heat wave right now. I thought you had to spend 2% of your GDP in military spending. It could possibly be that also. Again, if you're just joining, like the stream. If you're like, who is this guy? My name is T-SPLY. My real name is Marcus. I love all you guys. Okay, so this article right here, Germany only has 20,000 high explosive artillery shells left. This was June 19th, 2023. This was last year. And we're just like, that was one of the craziest news stories to me. Germany's armed forces only have around 20,000 HE artillery shells left. Countries like Germany have rushed to send supplies of 155 artillery rounds used by howitzers to Ukraine. Yeah. So this is another crazy stat. Germany's military needs to build up an inventory of some 230,000 shells by 2031. Here we go, guys. We found our answer. Thank you, Semper Fi. To comply with NATO goals to have enough artillery to withstand 30 days of intensive combat. Damn. So that whole 48-hour thing is not even accurate. It's 30 days of intensive combat. So let's look up. Do you guys know how many artillery rounds Ukraine uses every day? How many artillery rounds does Ukraine use every day? It's a lot, is it not? 6,000 rounds daily is the estimate that Ukraine uses. Oof. David said 50,000. But it says here Russia 10,000. But then you have another number, 2,000. So we're looking from 2 to 5. In 2023, 1.5 million artillery shells. That's from CNN, though, so it's hard to say. Damn, I'm following for a minute. Didn't know your name was Marcus. Yeah, my name is actually Marcus. The actual thing behind T-SPLY was it was a fluke. I started off as a clothing brand. This was never supposed to be my name. Larry, we're just going through some statistics and, the U.S. talking to Russia and the current situation. But if you are joining, again, it helps out a lot to like the live and definitely turn on your notification. Everyone else supplying him with those shells, yeah. Donald Trump has been very critical of Germany, by the way. He's always been super critical on all things Germany. So anyway, yeah, so about a year ago, literally almost a year ago, Germany was down to 20,000 shells. They're supposed to hit 230,000 shells in 2031. Oh gosh, is this about to turn into what's going on with Germany live stream? Okay. Let's see if Germany caught up. How many artillery shells does Germany have? Okay, so they're catching up. As of July of 2024, Germany had 166,000 rounds of 155, 21,000 rounds of 155 smoke. Germany has also provided Ukraine with 180,000 artillery shells as part of the Czech-led plan. So yeah. Hey, thank you for the membership. Is that what that is? 9 months? Wow. Dude, do you know you look like Zelensky? Yes, Ria. I know. Every single day as I'm trying to read through a comment, you look like Zelensky, Zelensky, Zelensky. One of these days I should get connected with him. USA also never want to normalize ties with Russia. Yeah, there is a normalization of ties with a country. It's weird, but again, I think the narrative behind the media of like Russia versus US, like we literally share a space station, not for long, but we still do. I always found that interesting. So anyway, enough of this Germany banter. Jeez, Germany. Catch up with the artillery shells, guys. You have until 2031. Youssef, man, please, if you have any tips or advice, I'd be so grateful. I have this heat rash that I get sometimes, and it feels like I'm lit on fire. Someone told me soldier's face that I may have tip. If it's on your face, honestly, it's just cold rag. I used to get it really bad on my back. The only thing you can do is more so preventative measures, is just try to stay dry. Honestly, that's the only way to not get heat rash is stay dry. Terrible answer. I'm sorry, Youssef. W's in the chat for Youssef. Germany, 300,000 already deadline is a joke. These estimates will last them a week. Yeah, again, and the 30-day intensive combat thing, that is a high NATO standard. I would hope it's a collective, right? Or is it country by country? Hey, how many artillery shells does Finland have? I think that's the better question. Hold on. Finland is like on the border with Russia. It's not looking good. And again, if you're joining, guys, make sure you like and make sure you guys turn on notifications. Thank you for being here. I love all you guys. As of March 2024, Finland had about 1,500 artillery weapons, including 700 howitzers, 700 heavy motors, and 100 multiple rockets. They have about 200,000 artillery shells per year by 2028. That's what they want to produce. So 200,000 per year to 2028. But is that going to last? I mean, they just joined NATO, so we can, you know, cut them some slack, right? It's needed because that's how it's expected for the U.S. to join the fight in Europe. Zelensky is live after a while. Yes. So isn't Zelensky in America right now? You know, I'm in America right now. So, any other heat rash advice? NATO is looking spooked if Trump gets elected. It's hard to completely tell what Trump's stance is on anything NATO. I mean, because he just says the war wouldn't have started. So, but we're now we're at the point, which by the way, if we're going to be super technical, the conflict did sort of start, if you guys are aware, the little green men who entered into Ukraine, those were Russians. If you guys go to Vice's YouTube, there's a really good documentary about it. So, but I know he's referring to the large scale conflict. So I don't know. I don't even know what Trump's stance is on that, to be honest with you. Do you guys even know what his stance is? I mean, he's saying he can end the conflict, but... And then Zelensky had some really weird comments. I don't know if you guys saw Zelensky's comments on the whole thing. He's just like, we know what we get with Biden, but we don't know what we get with Trump. Trump's stance on NATO, get out. Is that what he said? Let's see. What's Trump's stance on NATO? $2 for 20 push-ups? Are you really... Dude, you don't think I'll do the 20 push-ups right now? All right. Let's see if I can do it. Thank you for the $2. Hey, for every donation, I'll do push-ups. I'm kidding. I'm not that kind of guy. Oh, I don't know if I can do it. I haven't done a push-up in a while, so I'll try my best. I got to just clear some room right here. You guys don't think you don't think I can do 20 push-ups? Bro, come on, dude. Once a combat engineer, always a combat engineer. Here we go. Do them with me. Let me take these out real quick. All right. Thank you for the $2. Let me try to do the 20 push-ups. This dirty room. All right. Here we go. I don't have a lot of room in here because I'm moving everything. Ready? 20 push-ups. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Bro, it's the easiest thing ever. Come on, bro. I used to be able to do about 70-ish in 2 minutes. Easy work. I got long arms too. Come on, dude, that's easy, bro. I run a farm out here. Give me something more challenging. So like my wife's gonna be like, how'd the live stream go? I did push-ups. Thank you. I'm not gonna say your name, but thank you, Rio's husband. You tried to race me? I tried to race you was at 19 when you hit. Dude, come on. That's something you never forget as a combat engineer. I'm gonna die. France paused participation in NATO for a few years. I don't remember the reason. Hold on, let me see. What's up? And make sure you guys like the stream and turn on notifications. I'm trying to see what, we'll go to the France thing, but I really want to see what is Trump's stance on NATO? On NATO. I was, why were you away for a long time? We just had a kid, and I wanted to start a farm. Trump said in a video posted in March that we have to finish the process we began under my administration of fundamentally reevaluating NATO's purpose and NATO's mission. Oof. Trump also recently told Nigel Farage, his far-right British supporter, yeah. But again, it's a very, like, we'll see what happens. Does he want NATO? Does he not want NATO? I think we're in a position now where we can't leave NATO, to be honest with you. We're like too far deep into this. You can't leave because, I mean, literally Germany has nothing. Like, hey, I love you too. We're just hanging out. I'm going to start doing more live streams and stuff. So make sure you turn on a notification if you just joined. Now, I know we don't need NATO, but other people need NATO. I think I want Trump back. Biden is making us look weak. Fair enough. Let me put these back on. By the way, I would have done those push-ups for free. Did not have to send money. Oh yeah, France. Is France still participating in NATO? France is still participating in their exit from Africa. I know that's for sure. Yes, France is still a member of NATO. Yeah, they're chilling, guys. I don't see anything about France. I wonder if that one lonely thought in Trump's head gets to France. Crazy. Do you think Zelensky descended from Romanian ancestors too? Possibly. I know I did. Are we going to war? Depends what you mean by war. And we. Guess he's back again. T-SPLY's back. Tell a friend. 11 Bravo, what's up, bro? Yeah, we are back. And I think you just missed it. I was forced to do 20 push-ups. Somebody was challenging me like I couldn't do them. And what's up, Riss? France left America, not NATO. Very true. France, terrible move, bro. Didn't they sell their land for like 10 cents an acre? Like, come on, guys. It's worth 10,000 now. Yeah, somebody gave me $2. I was like, all right, I gotta do the push-ups. For every $1, I'll do a push-up, guys, and it'll go to charity too. I swear. That's a joke. What do you think of Trump and his appointments? Seemed like he was hoarding them last time. Many people into acting roles and no permanent ambassadors. I just think straight up, like, if an ambassador or a general did something that made his administration look bad, like, we don't know what's going on behind closed doors, okay? So, I don't know. Had a cat hair in my mouth from doing those push-ups. So I don't know. I don't think he was putting people in there with the intention of firing them, but it could come off that way. I get it. America pulls out after decimating the enemy. Your opinion and situation, is U.S. going to World War III? No. But what World War III would even look like or be, that's a completely different story. I don't think it would occur in Europe. It's actually way more stable than people make it seem to be. I think World War III, if it was going to happen, this is my opinion, probably would happen in Africa or would happen in the Middle East, personally. And I actually would point to Africa because Russia is there and so is China. And there's a lot of people trying to grab land once again. I mean, the French are getting kicked out. And the African people are really nice people, but a lot of countries are really, really pro-Russia, and they love Russia and everything. They're getting free money from Russia, so why wouldn't they be loyal to them? Thank you for the $2. Hey, this new feature, you can like the people who give you the donation. So thank you for the dono. That goes straight to my son's college fund. By the way, college is free in the state I live. I look familiar. Is it because I look like Zelensky? If long ago 2 cents got you 1 piece of candy and 10 cents a Niger, it's like a bag of chips, yeah. They don't want to end up like Libya. Yeah, I really want to get back into reporting on African policies and stuff like that. But things got really silent ever since the leader of Wagner, his jet crashed completely on its own and nothing was weird about it. They love Russia because they don't want to end up like Libya, yeah. Oh, man. $10. Thank you so much. Just came to say hi. Love you, 11 Bravo. Thank you for your service. Much love. Everybody, W's in the chat for 11 Bravo. Make sure to like that. What happened to Wagner? I mean, isn't it crazy to think that Wagner tried to march to Moscow? Like, what? Wagner news in Africa. Let's just see. You can't, nothing. There's zero news on it. Okay, first off, the last article about Wagner was in February 19, 2024 on like the main feed for a Google search. And hey, if you're joining, make sure you guys like the stream and turn on notifications so we could all hang out and party. Okay, Wagner. This is from 18 hours ago, though. I've never heard of this. The African Report, never heard of them. No disrespect, I'm sorry. As relations with the Central African Republic warm up, can the West win against Wagner? Come on. And there's a paywall, so we can't read it. So, sorry, guys. The first person who donates $5, I'll do 25 push-ups on T-SPLY's behalf. It's a lot of push-ups. I don't think you can do 25. Yeah, and hit that bell. No offense, but it's not that the cases of terror attack, it's that the report of them increased. Also fair. Oh, $5 donation. That guy's got to do the push-ups, so he better be doing them. Everybody like Riss. W's in the chat for Riss. What is this? We're just chilling out, Mike A. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Make sure you like the live. And make sure you turn on the notifications. This kid's about to be doing push-ups all day, bro. I can barely handle the 20. W Riss. So yeah, there's to get back to the point here, there really is no Wagner news. What is happening right now, the biggest news in Africa as far as military operations is that the U.S., and I'll do a better video on it, $5 for 25 push-ups. I'll try. If you send $5, I will try the 25 push-ups. But I can't guarantee I can do it. I just did 20, so I'll try. There's no... oh yeah, the U.S. leaving Niger, Africa. I don't know if you guys were around last year. I reported a lot on Niger, but I don't know where we're going. And the U.S. sort of left it open-ended. They're like, we're going back to African Command, or we might be going to Nigeria. I don't know what the U.S. is doing. It's hard to say. The U.S. has always been super covert as far as their African operations, and that's good. They should be. I should not. Nobody should be able to look up the U.S. and Africa and know exactly what they're doing. That's always been a massive issue for the U.S. Yeah, I did report a lot on Niger and Wagner, and I'm glad you did the push-ups. And hey, peace out if you guys are leaving. Thank you for being here. Again, make sure you guys turn on notifications and like. Okay, this is from a week ago. A new suggestion in becoming a new recruit: make sure you save up all your money from basic training, all of your money. And then, seriously, anytime you break your gear, try to get some new gear and return it. And make sure you write your name on every single piece of kit that you own because it's going to get stolen. And if I were you, I would invest in some good knee pads, invest in possibly a mount for the front of your rifle. Like small things, and you can get them used, by the way. So I don't know where you're being stationed, so I'd be able to help you possibly find some good places to buy stuff. But don't buy anything brand new. You can buy things used. Ship out in 3 days? Awesome. Why should we bury our own in false flags? I mean, that's what happened in Vietnam. How am I supposed to sign up to contract the land transport? I'm a dual citizen. I am not sure, David. Sorry. Wagner sounds like a video game villain. They do? Yeah, don't lend anything out. Yes, Jesus did die on the cross for all of us. I agree with you, Michael. Secure your attachment. Yes. Oh, yeah. If you're going to use night vision, literally tie that thing off twice to your helmet, to everything on you. Wagner is not a formal group. There are a number of companies. Actually, what is... Oh, dang, I can't think of the name. Wagner is the name of the company, but they... there is like a boss man that owns a collection. Wagner's biggest rival. What's their name? Dang it. Do you know the name of the contracting company? Wagner does. If you guys don't know who we're talking about, Wagner is a contracting company or a private military company who works hand in hand with the Russian armed forces. So, no, there's an actual. It's not Prigozhin. He used to run Wagner. There is a list of PMCs Russia, which are supposed to be illegal in Russia. Enot Corps, Fakel, Patriot, Slavonic Corps, and Wagner Group till 2023. Not Blackwater. Blackwater allegedly doesn't exist anymore, by the way, right? Yeah, so all of these Russian companies, they're all rivals to one another. It's like this, when Wagner was like at the height, when all of these companies were kind of being brought to the public, all of these companies, they kind of work against each other because they're trying to secure contracts. They don't like work hand in hand and work on the battlefield. That's not how that goes. They're a PMC, but in the contracting world, mercenary group is like a derogatory term. I agree, Riss. Blackwater is 3 different groups now. Last that I looked into them, I think they were called Academy, right? So U.S. troops leaving Niger bases this weekend and in August after coup. So the U.S. is still going to be in Niger till August. I should make a longer video on that. A lot of people seem to like care what the U.S. is doing in Africa. The U.S. will remove all of its forces and equipment from a small base in Niger this weekend. It's only worth like $500 million, by the way. It's not that small. And fewer than 500 remaining troops will leave a critical drone base in the West African country in August. September 15th is the deadline. Mark that on your calendars. Push up for Marcus's farm business. Please don't. There's better things to do push-ups for. Charlie, that's because I haven't made a video in 2 months. So if you're here now, turn on your notifications. Thank you for being here. And I'm going to be doing live streams way more often. I have a way more stable schedule, and I'm able to actually interact with you guys and make more videos. It's hard to say where everybody's going, though, as far as the U.S. forces. Double tap the screen. I don't know how it works on here. Make sure you guys are liking notifications. It helps out a lot. By the way, my gators went into the ocean when I was on the boat. I'm sorry. Good to see you, Charlie. Uh, yeah, I'm trying to find out where everybody's going after Africa. It doesn't say. Sorry. But yeah, this is not a good look for sure. This is a bad look for Biden, of course. This is not being talked about in the quote unquote mainstream media. I hate using that word or term, but this to me is actually a very big deal. Afghanistan pullout was really bad, but so is this right here. So luckily, it's being done peacefully. The only thing is we're leaving behind an entire air base now for Russia to use and any forces who want to take it. So, and the main reason why Niger doesn't hate the U.S. By the way, this it's a really weird relationship. Niger is actually extremely thankful for everything the U.S. has done. Everything. And their announcements are like, look, but you guys got to go. Like, thank you for being here for a long time now, and we know we fought side by side, but like we can handle this now. So. I don't know. I'm not buying it. Me personally, I do think they're trying to get some ties in with Russia because there's a bunch of African countries getting free technology, free money from Russia, so it makes sense. Or China's new airbase. I don't think China. Uh, China maybe. Niger is known for they got some good uranium over there. Good uranium. That's why France got kicked out, by the way. France was sucking them dry of their natural resources. So, I mean, I don't know what they expected to happen. So, yeah, I'll be tracking that story. I might make a new story on that. Make a new story. Make a video. That's the Romanian in me not knowing how to speak English. So. No, I think China is more interested on the coastal territories. China is building an aircraft carrier. They're focusing on subs. And I think they want to. China is realizing the reason why the U.S. military is so powerful is not because we have the greatest airborne corps, engineer corps, best air force, best. It's because the U.S. has the best navy, and I'm saying that as a U.S. Army soldier. If you have the best navy, you win the war. That's just that simple. And so, yeah, China, I think, utilizing Africa's entire coastal lines, they have access to everywhere in the world. So, oh, we definitely have the best navy. It's not even close, and the best people. Yeah, the best of the best. And the Suez. Yeah. Sorry, you're right. All the aircraft carriers and everything else doesn't mean anything. So, yeah. Anyway, anything else you guys want to talk about? Actually, you are right. The U.S. Navy, they got to step it up, bro. They can only fit 5,000 people on aircraft carriers. Why can't they fit 10? Brady, we're just sort of talking about everything. We talked about Africa. We talked about Russia and the U.S. trying to keep open lines of communication. Really, just everything. Somebody made me do push-ups. I was forced. When's the next patch coming? Oh man, actually, somebody did text me about that today. Possibly in the near future. We'll see. I like to do things for free for you guys. That's to me how I like to operate with all of you. Yeah, we do have ice cream. Take our money? Nah. There's certain people on here who have a new shirt every single day, so I don't do that. How's the farm? Got any more pickles? Yes, I do. We got 4 today and a bunch more last week. We're growing pickles, people. Did you see the Kenyans got mad about taxes? Yeah, that was wild, Charlie. And then, yeah, if you guys don't know, taxes were raised a lot. And then when they lowered the taxes, the riots did not stop, which is crazy. Ayo, should we ask Biden to airdrop you free supplies for your farm? It won't happen. They're trying to figure it out right now in the Middle East, so they're not going to do it over here, right? Yep, we got garlic too, Sean. That's also true, David. Also true. Canned most of his employees, so. But all right, we hit the 40-minute mark. I'm sort of like working my way into it. Now that I'm just starting out, I've never done this before. I definitely want to do this way more often. I think having a stream schedule would be way more beneficial for all you guys. So yeah, I love all you guys. Thank you for being here. Make sure you guys turn on the notifications if you haven't already. And no, no fruit. We don't eat fruit in this family. And yo, what's up, negotiator? Thank you for being a member. But I am about to leave. I hope you guys like this format. I kind of like interacting with you guys and being a little not so formal because I'm not a formal kind of guy, to be honest with you, obviously. So, kid's doing great. Thank you for asking. Love all you guys. Thank you for the donations. It means a lot. And yeah, hopefully I'll be back very soon. Make sure you guys. I want to get back into the community page as well. I do enjoy chatting with you guys there. So yeah, love all you guys. Peace out. And leave a comment on the video, by the way. That helps out too. If I didn't answer any of your questions.